Hey folks, this is Vent with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Wordatro. This is a game that's coming to Steam on June 23rd, 2025. I don't know what the price is going to be. It wasn't in my press sheet, nor was it in my press email. So the developers of this game saw the success of Balatro and decided to kind of make a similar game focused more on spelling words. And that's what this game's pretty much tasking you with doing. Now, the Steam store page labels this game as a roguelite and a roguelike. Those are two distinct things, and I'm just here to say this is a roguelike. There is no permanent progression that I've seen. The only progression that you do see is during your run, but I was checking for like skill trees and unlockables and different things like that. I saw like an achievements menu where you could keep track of what you've done so far, but it really didn't provide you with any sort of in-game bonus that I could see. And unfortunately, there's no mouse over tooltips either with the buttons on your screen, so it makes me wonder if this is going to come to mobile or if it already is a mobile game and this was ported to PC. I didn't check on that, but it screamed, the way the interface was all laid out, it screamed mobile. But anyway, as far as the game itself, it's super casual. I like that. You can pick a difficulty. There's like tutorial, easy, and so on. That's the classic mode. You can also do the challenge mode if you want to. It's more of like a puzzle kind of thing. But yeah, ultimately what you're trying to do is you're trying to reach a certain score within so many turns. Every turn you spend an energy, and if you run out of energy, you lose. So you kind of have to make the score goal before you run out of energy. But you do have rerolls on the left-hand side. You can reroll up to 3 letters. And over the course of the game, you'll get special bonuses and abilities. Like you'll get green letters, for example, and they do something special, so you have to try and use them if you can. And you get those green letters by making your word long enough so that they get included in your next draw. So that's all good. I like that. And in between each round, you'll be able to choose like one of 3 buffs or bonuses. Typical rogue-like behavior. But I like this part of it. I like the chaining of abilities. I like coming up with, I don't want to say overpowered combos, but like that's what I like to do. I like to try and puzzle out what works well together and what doesn't in these kinds of games. But again, I have to stress, this is super casual. There's no timer that I saw, which is great. There's Twitch integration, so I guess if you want to play with your community, you can, or play with other people, you can. That's good. You do gain more energy from round to round to round, so like unused ones do carry over, which is nice. So you're trying to do very well in the beginning, and then at the end where it gets really tough and the score goals are really high, you're hoping that you've banked enough rerolls and energy to see it through. So that's all I really have to say about it. Like, it's what it is, and what you see is what you get. Like, that's it. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, this is a super simple game to cover because there's not a whole lot to it. That being said, you know, it's worth your time if you like spelling games. The letters, like Scrabble, show you a point value on the bottom of the letter, and then there's multipliers on top of that on the top. You just take the point values of your letters, multiply that by the multiplier score, and that's how many points you get for that word. Now, it would have been nice to preview that before locking in that word. That would have been nice, but like other than that, I really have no complaints. So yeah, check it out if you'd like. Again, this is more of like a casual game for me because again, there is no permanent progression. There are no unlockables that I've seen. So I would only play this like, hey hun, are you in the mood for a word game? Or, you know, maybe I'll stream it with my friends or something. We can all work on it together. That's where I see this. Or maybe a lunch break game. If you're on your lunch break and you have a laptop and you can bust out a word game real quick in 5-10 minutes, then yes, this is probably going to be a good game for you if you like vocabulary, if you like Scrabble and games like this. So, yeah, I do recommend it. But again, I don't know what the price is going to be, unfortunately. A lot of these developers, publishers, they leave out the price tag until the very last minute, you know, unfortunately. But yeah, there is a demo. So if you like what you see, you can try it before you buy it. I don't know if the demo will be there when the game releases, but it's something to look at nonetheless. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.